Today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school, just like their neighbors, and come back to a real home. A supervised home, right in the neighborhood, where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.
The Irish were slaves.
What the fuck's up, yo?
Episode 26.
26, dude.
26.
We're starting to get up there.
We getting greasy in this bitch. We
Starting
really
to become a
are.
real show.
We are.
Nah.
All right.
Yeah, fuck
Anton,
you.
what are you up to since we got fucking negative Nancy? over
Yeah,
here?
like
Fucking-
Jesus Christ. So my baby mama's having a C-section, bro. And I
Right.
don't know how to deal with the emotions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a guy, so like, I mean, why would I really feel that shit? But I try to keep a
Just dap her up. When it
Yeah,
comes out, it's like sick. We made it, babe.
Like, dude, like, so what? You can't push it out, babe. Like, it's gonna be baller, dude.
It's gonna be fucking baller, dude. She don't have to be awake for it.
Yeah, bro. See, I didn't know that.
I think Jared's baby mama was awake.
They cut you open while you're awake?
Yeah. I was just watching on the news today. This lady had brain surgery while she was awake. It was too risky to put her to sleep, so they were like, "Yo, say these words every few minutes,"
What the fuck?
You know,
because she kept on having seizures and all this stuff, and it got fixed. She
Damn.
doesn't have seizures anymore.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's where we've gotten to. See, science. I have a love-hate relationship with because I feel like science has gone too far in some departments, but then also you hear stories like that, and it's like, oh, okay, well, that's good
That's
shit
cool.
right there.
yeah, that's good, yeah.
So, like, speaking of shit that's not science, I heard about that guy that shot his fucking ex-wife and mama in a Best Buy parking lot, dude.
Yeah, I
No.
did.
Well,
Yeah.
just tell me about this.
This dude shot his ex-wife and her mom at the Best Buy
In front of his children.
in front of his children.
Yeah.
They
Killed them?
Killed him, yeah.
Yeah, shot him. And killed him at the Augusta Best Buy.
Yeah, dude.
What prompted it? What'd the women do?
It was like...
Nah. I'm just-
no, it was premeditated. Like, he somehow knew they were going to Best Buy,
Uh-huh.
and then
Oh, so this wasn't like a divorce exchange where it's like, well, you know what, bitch?
no, like they've already
He just
been...
hunted them down?
They were already divorced for like a couple years, I think.
Well, I know that. That's what I'm saying. There wasn't like a child exchange in a parking lot. Because that's how divorce... I don't know if you
It
know
could
this,
have been,
Bryce, but that's
actually.
how divorce parents do it. They fight in a fucking parking lot in front of the baby.
Yeah.
You know what? You could just have them. You could just have them. No, my baby.
I never fucking wanted him anyways.
I didn't fucking want him anyways.
Not my
bitch.
kid anyways, bitch.
You could have left your legs closed, cunt. Fucking bitch.
R.I.P. to these women.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
dude.
didn't realize how far off the rails I went. Oh, my God.
We went pretty
Yeah,
rough quick.
rest in peace. I'm sorry.
It's a comedy podcast.
It's comedy.
This is a terrible
Forgot what we
podcast.
were talking about beforehand before I started talking like that. It doesn't look good.
So, what was the outcome? Did he go to jail?
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, he's in jail.
Yeah,
His-
dude.
he
You
was
should
wearing-
make his mugshot the profile, the not profile picture. What the
Y'all
fuck?
heard about that motherfucker, the escaped convict from Hepzibah?
No.
Yeah,
I did see that,
An
yeah.
escaped convict killer in Hepzibah.
So we got like serial killers back. We've
Yeah.
got real live war going on and mass genocide being committed across the world. Dude, we are living again, dude. It's like the fucking 60s and 70s and shit all over.
Again, bro. Again. Bro has like fucking 14 mugshots.
The biggest bombshell that came out today is Epstein's birthday book. Epstein's birthday book came
Happy
out.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Epi. We love you.
Epstein.
Happy birthday, Epi. No, but did y'all see all those pictures I sent to the group chat, dude?
I've seen a couple.
Not good shit. What are you sitting on?
He was sitting on my Glock. He didn't know if it was my cock or my Glock.
But yeah, I did download this book and pull it up. There was a lot of people in there. Alan Dershowitz, Donald Trump, Bill Clinton. Let me go to my files. Just pause real
Let me
quick.
go to my beer.
Tuxos aren't that common.
We're back in this bitch.
We live.
We're back in this
Live.
bitch. The contents of this book, a lot of it has been like blacked out. There are some names still blocked out, but people who were in this
There's
birthday
a lot
book.
of shit blacked out in those FBI files. Let's be honest. A lot of black.
In this birthday book, you have Bill Clinton, Alan Dershowitz,
Sick.
Peter Mandelson, which Peter Mandelson was the UK representative for the was the US representative for the UK, if that makes sense. He's representing the UK, but is active in the United States.
It makes sense he showed up in that book.
Donald Trump, Leslie Wexner. Leslie Wexner's in the book. If you guys don't know who Leslie Wexner is, he's a big funder of Israel.
Word.
And he's also the founder of Victoria's Secret, which makes little girls' underwear.
Oh.
What a...
Oh.
What a...
Whoa, guys.
whoa.
We're putting pieces together.
Putting pieces
We're
together.
putting pieces together, goddammit. It's fucking gross, and it's sick out here.
I didn't.
It's sick as fuck, dude. You know how many girls, when I was coming up in like middle school and high school, used to brag about pink in Victoria's
that was
Secret and shit
insane,
like that, dude?
It's like, why are you shopping there?
Oh, there you go, dude. Ran by a fucking pedophile.
Like, what happened to Justice
Pedophile
Jeans?
undies.
But, guys,
If
there's
I
a
ever-
lot of shit in this book.
I have a little girl. She's gonna be wearing Hanes.
Yeah, my little girl gonna be wearing Hanes.
Fruit of the Loom, yo.
Yeah.
For the loom.
Daddy, these are itchy. I don't give a shit.
I don't give a
I don't give a
I don't
shit.
give a shit. You wearing man boxers. Grown man. Like, they're a little baggy.
But no,
They're made for balls.
the birthday letter that Donald Trump wrote to Jeffrey Epstein in this book, it says, voiceover. There must be more to life than having everything. Donald. Yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is. Jeffrey. Nor will I, since I also know what it is. Donald. We have a certain thing in common, Jeffrey. Jeffrey. Yes, we do, come to think of it. Donald. Enigmas never aged. Have you noticed that? Jeffrey. As a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you.
Oh.
Donald. A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret. Donald J. Trump. And
Oh.
within that letter that he wrote, within there is a drawing of a female girl's body, a little girl's body. You see the
Oh.
underdeveloped tits and shit like that, dude.
What
That's
the
nice.
Absolute
It's not
fuck.
cool.
Yeah, that's
He even signed his name to look like pubes.
Yeah, dude.
That's insane.
Then
a
there's
little
drawing.
fucking creepy.
Then there's drawing right here done by
Hey, bro, we mad close to this window to be talking about shit like this. That's all I'm gonna say, dog. That's all I'm gonna say, dog.
Yeah, we're really close to that window, actually.
When you really come to think of it, yeah.
We don't have a lot of firepower. Finn just has like 5 shots.
Nigga, I got
Oh.
13 rounds in my shit, gang. I ain't gonna
And then
hold
this
you.
guy named
fuck yeah.
Joel Pashkow. He's the head of a software company in New York, and he drew this picture for Jeff Epstein in his book right here. You see right here, 1983, it's a picture of Jeff Epstein presenting little children with a bunch of balloons. And then you see right there, 2003, him getting his feet rubbed and shit like that by a bunch of sex workers.
Oh, that's
you guys
nice.
see that building in the background?
That's his island.
No,
This is-
that's Mar-a-Lago.
Oh.
that is Mar-a-Lago.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Then here's
Whoa.
a picture right here of Jeffrey Epstein and his pal, fucking Joel Pashkow. This is Jeffrey Epstein with Joel Pashkow, right there, holding a check up for $22,000,
Oh,
written
shit.
to Donald J. Trump. And it says right here, Jeffrey showing early talents with money and women, sells fully depreded blank to Donald Trump for $22,000. Showed
Oh,
early
shit.
people skills too. He sold Donald Trump a fucking woman.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This is pretty disturbing looking all through all these pictures.
Girls on my boat. Here's a picture of Jeffrey Epstein and one of his other buddies when Jeff was younger back in the day. Girls on my boat. This is what Jeffrey Epstein wrote. We picked up girls on a beach, went out on boat. I tell them with knife in my hand to take the suits off, but Warren tells, don't worry, his name is JN. He's just joking and he lives at so-and-so. I tell Mark to throw him into the water. He did.
Damn.
What?
Why are they just straight wilding?
Yeah, bro. I bet that cocaine was pure. Them niggas was on. They was on that pure dope when they did that shit. What the fuck, bro?
Finally,
You're
at the home
fucking
of our
coke.
friend, let's call him Mr. Brown, Jeffrey unveiled his plan. To some, it may have seemed like a get-rich-quick scheme, but to me it was pure genius. Rob and kill is the name of the plan. The first victim, Blank, to be attacked and brutally plundered, which she
Plundered?
want more than that.
Plundered is
Plundered.
Dude, that is brother.
That's a
On
that's
the
a
board-
that's
on-
a pirate term.
On the boardwalk of Venice Beach, broad daylight, the dastardly thieves were never caught. Look at this picture. Look at this picture of the thieves and rapists. Whose face is that? Whose face is that in that fucking
Is that Epstein?
pantyhose?
Is that Epstein?
That's an unmistakable Jew face,
Bro
dude.
was really
That is-
living different, bro. What the fuck?
Bro's
What the
going
fuck
nuts.
is going on?
What the fuck is going on? Bro is
He just
posted
documented
up.
everything.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what, bro? This shit look tough right now, bro.
Well,
Let
you
me
know
see
why
what's
he
tough as
documented
fuck.
yeah, bro. Let me
everything?
snap this up. Like,
He
brother, what the fuck
You know
are
why he
you on?
documented everything? This last photo right here. What's this say right here? He is the boyfriend of Blank.
Mm.
We think he's working for the CIA.
Hey, that
He
is.
was intelligence.
Oh
He
shit.
was intelligence. Literally, the last episode we were talking about this, the Peter Thiel shit, where he was trying to coordinate all this AI surveillance systems to help out with Israel and all this shit. He just so happened to be a sadistic pedophile murderer.
Are we gonna get like killed for?
That's why I keep looking at these windows, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Are we gonna get killed for posting this?
No, because this has all been
So I can be easily found, bro. Like,
all that information I just showed y'all came directly from Jeffrey Epstein's estate. All
Oh,
this
shit.
stuff just came out today.
So it's just been released.
So yeah.
It's too late, guys. You can't kill us. We would never kill ourselves.
we would never do that. I want you to know I have
only
a
way that
daughter
they're
on the
booming
way.
us if we like unveil some shit that like no one else really knows like that. Because like everything that I'm just talking about has already been uncovered and shit. I'm just trying to put together the pieces because there's some crazy shit going on out here, and I'm just trying to wrap my mind around it.
It's fucking wild, dude. There's not a lot of words you can describe it with. It's just fucking wild.
Yeah. You know how the way like you standing on a beach at night and you just right at the water's edge and you just looking
Staring.
out into the unknown? That's what that shit feels like.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Knowing that something's out there, but
You know
you're
what I'm
just not
saying?
sure what's
You
going
just-
on out there.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah, that is a good way to put that
I mean,
together.
the cover up
Real
is so
shit.
insane. Like, I'm kind of surprised that we know this much.
Yeah.
really
There's people
living
out there
different.
who really want to figure this shit out, dude. You know? And a lot of people who have been trying to figure this shit out have been killed.
Yeah.
That's why I had to word the way I did. I wore to get deep, I guess.
Man, we are mad close.
The more you step into the
windows.
unknown, the deeper it gets, man.
You notice how me and Anton are like
Lean
Le-
back out
lean
the
back
windows.
out of the windows.
Oh
Yeah, I
shit!
recommend you kind of slide back a little bit.
Oh shit, bro.
Whenever I get an apartment and shit like that, I'm be like, yo, what's the basement room looking like?
Yeah, what's the room that has no
That
windows?
has no windows, though.
Perfect.
Perfect.
That's
That's perfect.
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Like, holy
And
shit.
in this birthday book, that UK representative, that Mandelson dude,
Yeah.
I haven't gone through the whole thing, but this motherfucker dedicated 10 pages to Epstein, bro. It's
Damn.
like, yo, what is going on?
Why did Epstein lore just run so deep? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit really, like, bro was in the thick of it. Like, bro was on everything under the fucking
Why the
sun.
fuck do you think they killed him?
Like,
Yeah.
the fact
Jesus.
that they had him in custody with some people that they were like, oh, they're gonna break him.
yeah.
No, we gotta kill him.
Yeah, that's just, oh
We
no.
gotta kill
That's
him.
oh no. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. Because he got off with that Palm Beach shit. And Alan Dershowitz, by the way, in his thank you letter, or in his birthday letter to Epstein, Alan Dershowitz was like, oh, hey, by the way, that article that was written about you, You don't got to worry about that anymore.
What?
And that was back in 2003.
Oh shit.
Like he, I don't want to say which journalist company he got them to shut the fuck up on, but I want to say it was like Wall Street Journal or some shit like that. Some like big name.
Something fucking big.
Then Les Wexner, he said, "Dear Jeffrey, I wanted to get you what you wanted, so here it is," and then he just drew a pair of tits. That's the guy who owns Victoria's Secret. Mexican news has reported that Jalisco New Generation Cartel.
Yeah.
Who is that? El Mencho? That's El Mencho. That's El Mencho's crew.
Are you talking about Nueva Generación?
Yeah. They received drone operation training in Ukraine.
What?
Yeah,
Shit.
dude. So these cartel guys went over to Ukraine to get training from Ukrainian soldiers to learn how to fly these drones and shit.
That ain't weird to
So
nobody.
they're going nuts.
That's not weird to nobody. It's not fucking weird to nobody.
That is. I mean, that is weird.
I mean, we just talked about this Jeffrey Epstein stuff, but there's no connection here, Anton. I'm not
No
sure
connection
what you're
here.
talking about.
And it's you really think cartel motherfuckers don't have any other ulterior motives here? I ain't trying to push no agenda on nobody here, but that's like really insane. Like you couldn't find no other personnel, bruh. Like, are you dead ass with me right now, bruh?
that shit's crazy.
Like ain't nobody
You're
like
reaching, bro.
reaching. That's crazy. I don't feel like I'm reaching here. I just think that's insane as fuck. I think that's absolutely nutty. You couldn't find not a single other group of personnel, bro. That's
No.
insane. You had to go get cartel members. Let's just go get bloodthirsty gangsters, dude. Yeah, like that'll do it. Let's
Let's
yeah,
get a
dude.
vicious gang of thugs.
Like, all right, bro. Like, I mean, I guess I'm tripping. I guess I'm tripping. Fuck it.
They might have business dealings. You don't know.
They're gonna fucking start working together and just bomb the shit out of us along our like Texas Arizona border. and you know what I say to that, dude? Fucking take Tucson first. Take Tucson first.
Tucson.
Fuck.
You know what needs to be next?
Albuquerque. Tucson, Albuquerque, Phoenix, all that, dude.
Phoenix.
Fucking get rid of it.
Reno. San Diego.
The big score is Las Vegas, dude. They gotta eradicate that bitch.
Gotta
That's
get
gonna
them
be
out of
tough.
here.
Nah, Vegas, no.
Bryce defends every shitty fucking city out here.
This is the same guy that gave me prostitution coupon cards
Yeah.
Dude, Vegas is
on
sick.
Las Vegas.
Vegas is sick.
Like, if you guys think I'm bullshitting you, any of our viewers, I swear to God, I have it in my Nintendo 3DS case of the copy of the Ocarina of Time.
I still do have them in my wallet.
You see what I'm saying? Like, just in case I ever end up out there, because bro really looked out, but still, that's crazy.
That's enough
telling
warning
you, bro.
shot to like, okay, yeah, this place needs to go.
Yeah,
No, it needs to stay.
bro sounds like he had a good time out there.
Dude,
He had
Vegas is
so many coupons.
Dude, this is the same motherfucker who defends Miami from tsunami nukes.
Yeah, Miami's sick.
I want you to know, bro, if them bitches ever get launched that way, bro, that shit for sure gone, dog. Like, for
No.
sure. And it'd be so easy to do
No.
with that type of tech. I'm not saying do it. Jesus fuck. But
It's going, is
that
what
bitch
you're
is
saying.
going. That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I
Like,
think
imagine if they just sent that
It's
bitch
built
to
on
the-
top of limestone, anyways, dude. So like,
to
yeah,
Pangea, bro. To Pangea.
I think
That
they
bitch is
should
going under.
I think they should not do that in Miami.
Miami is pretty sick, though.
Miami's sick.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Miami's sick.
You ever been to Miami, bro?
you were just dissing the fuck out of Miami when you got your fucking ringtone phone.
Yeah, he
mate.
was like, Miami's not really a good place.
Because
It had
you know it's not, but man, it has its moments. Every now and again, dude, it has a little shimmer, dude. If you know, you know. You see what I'm saying? From the wildlife to the occasional, sometimes chill people you meet.
If you got 10 grand to just blow right there in
Oh,
one night,
nigga, don't pull
then
up.
yeah, then
Yeah.
that's a fun night.
Don't be
That's a
one
fun
of
night.
them motherfuckers that's like, bro, I'm finna go out of town with like $700 to Miami. Brother, I promise you, you're not gonna make it out there, dog.
You're gonna be there like one night and be like, fuck.
Bro, you're gonna be
You're
there
not
for
even-
like
you're-
6
you're gonna-
hours.
You're gonna chill in the airport and be like, oh shit.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck.
Like, Real shit.
You can probably go to like one bar and be like, "Shit,
yeah.
I'm going home."
You
You haven't even hit a club.
You
yet.
ain't even.
You need to get a
feel
club.
me? Like, you better come correct when you hit Miami. I will say that.
Bring a couple stacks with you at least. A few stacks.
Couple racks for sure.
Dude. It's
Same thing with Atlanta.
It's the 4-year anniversary of Carter's death, bro.
Dude. Rest in peace, Carter. Fucking
Dude,
little.
R.P. Carter, bro.
R.P.
Fucking-
Carter.
You know about Carter?
Who's Carter?
Dude, Carter was this guy who used to, like, before Chick-Fil-A closed on Saturdays, bro, he'd
Sundays.
come in that bitch.
Yeah.
And then he'd sell you Chick-fil-A sandwiches half off on Sundays.
What a real one.
Dude, yeah, he was a fucking real one, dude.
He was a menace, bro. It got
He
to
was-
the point. It got to the point where they
On
saw
Sundays
him coming.
is crazy.
They deny him, so he had to get runners and shit like that to go into these.
Yeah, they had
Chick-fil-A's
chicken
for him.
runners, bro. They had
Damn.
like, they were bootlegging like a motherfucker, dude. Like,
It was crazy.
people were
shit
not
going on.
letting that shit slide.
And then there was this one dude who
Bro,
got jealous.
they was stealing from Chick-fil-A, gang. That is.
There was one dude, one of his runners got jealous, and his name was Leo Buzz, dude. Fucking killed him.
Whoa.
Killed him and took over his empire, but then he got booked.
He got booked like a year later for like beating a child.
Damn.
Yeah.
He was beating a child just randomly. He just saw a child and just decided to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, Leo Buzz.
Lil Buzz is
I stopped
wildin'.
getting Chick-fil-A on Sunday whenever Leo Buzz took over the platform because he
Got
was
you.
not a good guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah. There was
R.I.P.
one
Carter.
time. There was one time I hit him up, and he tried to get me a sandwich, and I bought that shit. And he pushed up, and he just said, "Here, fuck ass motherfucker," and he just handed me half a chicken sandwich.
That's when he was running around with the Johnson twins.
Oh, hell no.
He made me
Oh,
pay.
That's when he was running around with the
He
Johnson
made me pay
twins,
double
dude.
price, and he gave me half.
But
a
now
sandwich.
that he's in prison, dude, he's got Schmappo Vanderchuck running his operation.
What the fuck?
You know about Schmappo, dude?
Schmappo
Never heard of
Vanderchuck.
Schmappo.
That dude.
Who the fuck is
Yeah, who the
Schmappo?
fuck is
That dude is fucking no joke, Anton. Schmappo Vanderchuck. That man is fucking nuts. It makes Leo Buzz like a tame guy.
You know how gangs milk and shit like that, dude?
Yeah.
He rapes.
straight rapes. Like he has like a gang, and like every new member, he just sticks his cock in them. Like that's
That's
just
initiation.
that's initiation.
What the
Like
fuck?
you have to get fucked. All of his members are gay, but that is a pretty brutal.
They're tough. They're
and
tough
it-
gays.
They're tough gays, but it is a pretty
the
brutal
fuck?
initiation.
You don't want to fuck with them, bro.
Nah, shoot the shit out of there. Yeah.
You got to up pull on the Lil Buzz gang.
As soon as they throw up, they said, I'm smoking their ass. I ain't gonna be nothing else said.
You know what their gang sign is, right? Dude,
Hell
it's a double
nah.
twist gawk, bro.
Brother.
When they come around the way, it's like, hey, bro. It's
I'm
like,
just,
uh-oh.
yeah.
That's that fucking
I'm upping.
pepper shaker.
I'm upping. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, R.I.P. fucking
Carter.
Carter, bro. He had a good thing going on.
Carter and
He had a
Briggs.
good thing going on.
You can't have a good thing going on without somebody killing you, and then
He
that guy
just
going to
needed
prison.
a Briggs, bro. That's why the operation failed, bro. He didn't have Briggs.
And then some other guy has like a
Dude, Briggs was out of town when he got killed.
Damn, man.
Briggs was out of town when he got killed, and he was over in San Diego. And when he got the news, he got hooked on crack out there because he just like couldn't fucking handle it.
Oh, shit.
Like rather than going back to take the throne from Lil Buzz, he was just like, "Fuck it, it's not even fucking worth it anymore."
Just unwound completely, dude.
Yeah.
they started
Hey Briggs, I think you've had enough tonight. Shut the fuck up.
Fuck up. No, all he thinks about is that last,
He just
fucking.
leans over to like a freshly 21-year-old girl, just like, "Hey, you gonna get
Yeah.
but they started questioning Vanderstruck's gang.
Yeah, Schmappo.
Yeah,
Schmappo.
Schmappo's. They started questioning Schmappo's gang, like how legit it is, because a lot of his members were getting initiated like 50
Yeah,
times.
dude, this one
Each.
like
Like they're getting initiated a
This one
lot.
private-
What
what
the
did they
fuck?
do?
This one private investigator was hired to look into Schmappo and shit like that from one of Schmappo's victims.
Yeah.
And this PI went missing. And 2 days later, on his front porch, his wife opened up the door and there was his nutsack. Just chilling right there on the fucking front
It's the
stoop,
whole ass
bro.
nutsack.
What
They're moving.
the
They're
fuck?
moving like cartel, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Over these Sammies, bro.
They sewed that shit up like a hacky sack and just threw that bitch.
Yeah, they started turning up crazy, dude.
Yeah, what the fuck? Someone had to put a stop to them.
What are you gonna do, dude? Chick-fil-A on Sundays isn't too much high demand, dude. Think about it.
It's a
Every time you want to go eat Chick-fil-A, it's a Sunday, and you're like, oh damn. Well, you know what you can do, dude? You can fucking hit up Schmappo.
You can head up.
It's gotten to the
Schmappo.
point where the Italian mob got involved, and they're just
They tried.
They tried, and
They tried. The Albanians came down here
The
and they tried to set up a
Albanians-
deal with Lil Buzz. Lil Buzz eviscerated them.
What the fuck?
Lil Buzz, because they tried to set up a deal. Lil Buzz was like, "Nah, I'm not going for that." So the Albanians were just like, "Oh well, fuck it. We'll just infringe on the Lil Buzz territory." And so they started taking shit from like the Chick-fil-A over by Carolina Ale House and the movie theater and shit, and the Best Buy where those beautiful sweet women were killed.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's where they were moving, and then Lil Buzz got word, and then this is where Schmappo comes in. This is
Got
when he
you.
recruited Schmappo, because Schmappo is Polish,
Word.
Schmappo's Polish, bro.
and Poles and Albanians don't get along for whatever fucking reason. So Schmappo is
Now their gang is
I'll fucking handle
they're
it.
beefing with Russians right now, like over territory.
yeah,
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Schmappo's involved in turf war right now with the Russians.
The Russians are kind of like
Schmappo's right now is backed by the Italians, though.
he's backed by
damn.
the Italians. The Russians are giving them a little run for their money, but they're also getting their get back a little bit. So it's just a constant bloody war.
Well, you see, the Russians are fucking up by getting McChickens from McDonald's and putting them in Chick-fil-A packages.
Oh.
So they're ripping people off, and
The-
people are like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Yeah.
So Schmappo is still dealing in these chicken sandwiches,
Yeah.
but his problem is, rather than doing what our friend Carter was doing,
Yeah.
Schmappo's selling them double price.
Yeah, he's selling them
Because
bitches
he's
damn.
like,
double.
yo, these are hard to come by, and the Russians are bullshitting. Come shop with the real one.
Well, damn.
I think we should get in on this.
I think we should because we need to do it for Carter.
You gotta do it for Carter and Briggs.
Yeah, dude. Because Briggs is a lost cause. He's
Yeah,
in and
dude.
out of halfway houses and shit like that, dude. It's not good.
You can't save Briggs.
Briggs can only save himself at this point.
Yeah.
All right, we're back, dude.
There's always some assholes just saying.
So-
You
you're
got
not good.
You got stung, huh?
We don't like to talk about job talk much, you know, even though we do.
We're trying to stray away from it,
But
but
They
we're
were
only going to
tweaking
talk
this
about
day.
it if some crazy shit happens,
you feel me?
like
So-
this right here.
Yeah. So I found out I'm allergic to wasp. I'm fucking weed whacking grass, right? Like I'm just weed whacking by this fence, and I had peeped one wasp nest like off to the left of me, and I'm like, okay, that's not that bad. Like, but this is like I said before, I knew I was allergic to fucking wasp, and so I'm cutting, bruh, and next thing I know, bruh, I feel myself get hit right on the neck, and I just watch this
Damn.
red wasp fly off me, bruh, and he flies like into like the gate hole. It's like a hole in the gate. So I immediately knew where his butt.
So
like, I
this
clocked
fucking
him.
asshole just landed on you and was
Yes!
like, hey, you know what I'm gonna do?
Yes.
Yeah, just stung your ass.
Dude, it pissed me off
Wasps are
so
fucking
bad,
dicks.
dude. I just threw down the fucking weed whacker, bro, still on and all, bro. Walked to our tool shed and grabbed 2 cans of fucking wasp spray. Lit they ass up, bro. I'm just spraying in this hole, bro. Every single
Straight
one
raid?
that come out, yes, bro. Every single one that crawl out just can't fly. They just fucking limping, fucking
crawling.
Yeah, dude. And I'm just going ham. And so like I feel like my body and shit, like my whole entire like skin on my body just
So
turned.
you handled them before you went to the hospital or anything
Yes.
Yeah.
like that?
This is why
Okay.
my allergic reaction got so bad.
Oh, because you just didn't handle it right then. You were just like, no,
Yeah.
I got to get my get back now.
had to get the get back.
Exactly. We got to get our get back. Because if we don't get our get back, we not good.
You're not good.
You're not good.
Not
if you're not getting your
good.
get back, you
If
not
you don't get
good.
your get back, you're not
You're
good.
just not good. But anyways, anyways, bro. So like, it starts to feel like I'm wearing like a leather gimp suit, like dead ass.
Sick, dude. So
Like-
your skin's just getting that tight. Like,
Yes,
like
bro.
you got some like generic ass body soap on you.
No, like a leather like gimp suit.
Oh, really?
Like, yes,
I don't
bro.
know what that feels like.
Brother, like I'm like
Shit's
moving my
crazy.
scalp and shit on my head, and like, bro, why the fuck does my skin feel like this? And so my boss walked up to me and he like, yo, like a generator just turned off. Like, you can help me turn it on real quick. I'm like, man, hell yeah, I got you. Whole time I'm standing there, bro, like it just feel like my dick and asshole just burning, and like my
Damn.
armpits and like my scalp and like my eyes like are just burning, bro. And so as I'm helping him, bro, I'm like, hey, bro, I gotta
You're
use the
not good.
You're not good. I was
good.
not good. But anyways,
You're fucked.
I was actually really fucked.
Yeah.
I go to the bathroom, bro, and so I take a piss, bro, and I'm like looking at my dick and like my body, and there are just like these hives, like everywhere, bro. And I'm like, oh my god.
Damn.
And so I go to like look myself in the mirror, and I just can't see. And so like I'm just like grabbing on this shit in the bathroom, and I'm like, oh shit,
Fuck!
oh shit,
Fuck.
you know what I'm saying? Like I was genuinely panicking. I'm not
Smashing
gonna
into
lie.
everything, dude. Just like,
Yes,
like
bro.
what's her name in Kill Bill Volume 2 when she gets her eye plucked out?
Yes, dude, just fucking, just.
Ah!
Yes, bro. And so finally, like, some vision comes back in my left eye, bro, and I just walk out, and I'm like walking up to my boss, and I'm like, hey, yo, bro, because we still ain't got a generator turned on. I'm like, hey, bro,
Right.
like, after we get this turned on, like, I'm probably have to go to the hospital. And bro, like, look at me, like, in my face and shit.
Damn.
And he's like, yeah, man, like, it ain't too bad. Like, it's not that bad. Like, keep in mind, like, I haven't even seen myself
You can't
yet.
see anything.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, like, okay, I'm good. So it's been like another.
Why did you trust him?
I shouldn't have. I really should not have, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, like, I'm trying to help him get this bitch on for like 20 minutes, and the whole time, like, my gooch and dick hole is just like on fire.
You can't
I'm just
see.
Burning.
Scratching like I got crabs. Like, I'm just fucking.
Anton, you're doing a great job. Am I?
Am I?
Am I,
Am
boss?
I?
I'm just shirtless, like, covered in hives, like, so I can't see them, like, on my stomach. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
sure you can feel them now,
Yes,
too.
dude. And so, he walked back up to me. I'm
He's
like,
just
hey.
looking at you, looking like you're turning into the fucking thing, and he's just like,
Yes.
"Yeah, no, we got to get this power on."
Yes, bro. And so finally we get this shit on, and he walked back up to me. I'm like, yeah, bro, I think I'm clocking
This is
out.
how I know you don't
Like,
work for a fucking union.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir. No, sir. Because I look at him, and I'm like, hey, bro, I'm clocking out. Like, I think I'm going to a hospital. He's like, oh, really? Like you are? And I'm like, yes. Like, yes. Like,
How did you get to the hospital?
nigga, I drove.
I just drove
No
straight to
cap.
the ER.
Bro, I drove, and the whole time I'm driving, my hearing had kind of went out. And so that's when I'm really, like, kind of panicking.
Just
So
the fucking high pitch. Just
no, it was just like nothing.
oh
Just straight
really?
nothing.
Just like nothing. Like
Holy
real
shit.
shit. Like the best way I can describe being deaf for real, and it's actually scary as fuck. It's nothing, nigga. Like
It's nothing.
It's literally nothing, bro. Like dead ass, bro. And so
You're
like,
just in that bitch with your thoughts.
bro, I'm pushing like 65 down Washington, bro. Real spill, bro. Like I'm pushing a little Prius, bro. And so I finally get the fucking the hospital, bro. And I just pull straight up to the emergency shit, bro.
Yeah.
And I walk in, she's like, "Hey, what's going on with you?" And I'm like, "I'm having an allergic reaction, and I need help now."
Damn. What
Oh,
happened
they
after that?
immediately took me back there.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Like real spill, yeah. They immediately took me back there, bro. And then they started walking me through like,
Hey, you were that drunk guy. Gets up, leaves.
yeah, dude. They would have
He's
said,
like,
"Oh,
fuck it, I'll power through it.
So I know I owe y'all a little bit of cheese that y'all not finna get." You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all might as well send that bitch over to the debt collector, dog. 'Cause, yeah, bro.
Let that bitch sit for 7 years.
Yeah, dude. Real spill.
And then like later that day, didn't we record a podcast? Or was that
Maybe.
the day after?
Bro, I remember I went to work. Talking about when I was drunk.
No. Talking about the wasp attack.
The wasp attack.
Yeah, we did. We sure did.
Trooper.
We sure did.
Yeah, we just pushed up and we were like, boys almost fucking died.
Yeah.
That's right.
They told me I almost went into like anaphylactic shock and shit. I'm like, wow, really? That's crazy.
That was when we tried to do a show.
Oh, that was crazy. I think I remember that night.
It was either we tried to do a show or that was Callous of Society, I forget. Had a lot of
Callous
nights.
of
We have.
Society was pretty crazy.
That's still top tier to me.
That really is.
I stabbed myself during Callous of Society.
Oh yeah, Callous of Society was at your crib.
Yep.
Yeah, straight stabbed myself. He's fucking with the knife.
I'll stab you. Stab self. Like, bro, you
Stab
pulled
self.
a cheddar bob.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't my penis.
Yeah, we would have to go to the hospital. That would have not been fun.
Shit, I fucking stabbed the shit out of myself. I just fucking put fucking alcohol on it, held a shit ton of pressure on it, and just wrapped it up with some fucking dog gauze for dogs. And then just fucking left it there.
Oh my gosh.
What
dude.
makes dog gauze so special?
Yeah,
dude?
what makes
Because,
them-
like,
And,
Very
and I-
different.
no, it was just a blue thing of gauze that had paw prints on it.
Dude.
Like it was like painted paw prints on the sides of it.
so you knew it was for puppies.
It was for puppies, but it still worked as regular gauze.
Say when you start talking about, you know, like the whole like Epstein files and how
He was
Jews
just-
are on their bullshit.
He was just a bright-eyed little boy who was getting into a world that went so deep and dark he didn't fully understand it. And once he started to get a full grasp of what was going on, they killed him. They were like, all right, dude, that's enough. He really looked up to Donald Trump,
He
and
really
Donald
did.
Trump couldn't give a fuck about him.
Really couldn't give a fuck less.
Think about it. It's Donald Trump. This guy's been implemented in the Epstein files. He made so much money ever since, like, the 80s and all this shit. And it's like, do you really think he's going to give a fuck about a Charlie Kirk?
About a Charlie fucking Kirk.
No. No.
Such a shame he lost his life the way that he did. Wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. Well, ain't
Did
gonna
I
lie to
like
you.
him? No.
Can't lie to you. Me neither. I mean, I didn't agree with everything he fucking said.
I mean,
But,
there
he
wasn't
also-
really a lot to agree with until he started talking about Israel.
You feel me?
Then it's like, all right, you're starting to get some sense. And then,
But what I will say is this.
mhm.
The reason why I say nobody should be killed like that is because, I mean, he was simply an American. Flexing his freedom of speech. Like any fucking one of us can, you know? And I see nothing wrong with that.
I'm going to go ahead and say
that.
that he didn't get killed for his debates.
Oh, no.
No.
We know.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. So if you think that this is some leftist who got pissed off at him, because, dude, he's been debating leftists for so many fucking years now. You think they would have shot him by now.
You know, like,
But it wasn't until he
he started talking about Israel and the Trump act going on with Epstein, and that was, I guess that was it. I guess we don't do that. We know who not to speak on in
let's give
this great country we call America.
a timeline of events for our listeners who don't know. He was groomed by Israel as a teenager. When he was a teenager, he founded Turning Point USA, which was a basis for young conservatives to share their beliefs and platform and all this shit like that. And that's
Okay.
when he started to go to colleges and stuff and debate people and all this stuff. He started this when he was like 18, 19 years old.
So he's been on this shit.
And once he started to get a big following going on, that's when these Israeli-supported billionaires and all this stuff start funding Turning Point USA. And so, but
Got you.
with that money, it's not just going to get spent on bullshit, you know? They're going to have a narrative that they're going to want to push. So he's really pro-Israel and all this stuff at the beginning.
Yep.
They don't really care. They don't care about this trans shit. They don't care. Well, they care a little about immigration because once you start getting people who are against Israel into your country, then it's going to be hard to control that country.
Yep.
So they're kind of against that. They don't really care about gun control or anything like that up until recently. So he's getting groomed by all of these Israeli billionaires. And at a certain point, he was Israel's top non-Jewish loyalist. Like, he amassed all these followers to support Israel and all this stuff.
Damn.
So they liked him.
They were fucking with bro.
Yeah. So, and then he starts to, he mildly criticizes Israel in the beginning. He's like, I don't really think we should be doing all this spending. He says that the events of October 7th were a false flag in the sense that Israel knew about it but didn't do enough to stop it.
Got you. He was on. He was peeping shit.
He says Epstein is Mossad. At one of his events, him and Megan something. I forget her name right now, but she's like one of the Fox News people.
Got you.
They start saying that Epstein is Mossad and Trump needs to release these files
On his
shit
ass.
like that.
On their ass.
He says no Iran war on behalf of Israel. He lobbied Trump against Iran war, so he's like trying to give Trump money to say, hey, don't go through with this shit. Like, let's leave Iran alone and all this. Trump doesn't like that. He, quote-unquote, barked back at him over Iran. In retaliation of that, Charlie Kirk now realizes that Israel has full control of Trump. They just have...
Yeah, got him by the balls.
I wonder why, dude. Can't have anything to do with a certain guy.
No pun intended there.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. He refers to Netanyahu as a bully. He feared Israel would kill him. Harrison Smith. A month before this shit happened, he got an insider. He got word from an insider who was close with Charlie Kirk, and he said that Charlie Kirk feared for his life against Netanyahu and the Mossad.
Oh shit!
And I remember seeing that tweet, and I was thinking irrationally. I was like, "Who gives a fuck about Charlie Kirk?" When I read that shit, and I was like,
ironic was that thought?
Who's gonna waste their time killing Charlie Kirk? And I just kept on scrolling.
He had his hands deeper than what we thought.
Yeah. I wasn't really paying attention to the shit, but
Me
then
neither.
once I saw he got shot, dude, I did get my jokes off and all this shit. But not for a split second did I think like it was some left-wing act or something like that.
Yeah,
I
me neither.
immediately knew that there was something going on here.
Because it's
But
deeper
my
rooted.
first thoughts, and you could go catch my first thoughts over on the Fat Man's Lounge because we recorded that bitch
Great
the day
show.
he died.
Great
So I
show.
was just, I was wiling on that episode, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. I was going nutso. But I did say that I think Trump did it because of the birthday files.
Yeah.
Which is on this episode. Which we're recording this about like 6 days apart.
So there's been a lot of shit happening,
Yeah.
but I mean, there's been so much shit happening. Like, got a lot to cover.
So Netanyahu requests Charlie Kirk to visit Israel. He's like, "Yo, come speak with me, my boy. I need to talk to you, dude." And then he offers Turning Point USA huge funding. He's like, "Yo, dude, let me fucking buy all out, bro. Come on, I can't lose you." Because you guys got to realize Turning Point USA is the biggest grouping of youth conservatives. And the boomers are dying out, dude.
Yep.
Gen X, no one gives a fuck about the Gen X vote, dude.
Nope.
You notice that?
No.
They skip over Gen X and go immediately to like millennials and Gen Z and shit like that. And that's who's going to be next in line for all these votes and shit. And then once you get Charlie Kirk saying, "Hey, Israel's kind of tripping, dude. We're spending a lot of tax dollars on people to commit genocide and stuff."
Yep.
And then once you start to wake up your movement to that shit, that's not good, because then you're losing your future voters, dude. You're losing future politicians and all this shit.
Yep.
Which, obviously, they killed him, and the way that things are playing out, unfortunately, the whole reason why they wanted this to happen is to make it look like the left did it to spark a left or right civil war. And unfortunately, a lot of left-wing people, which me, myself included, because I did get my jokes off the first day he died, were celebrating this man's death. That's not a good look if you want to be innocent in a situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Israel did fuck up because there are smart conservatives out there, and there has been a lot of people on Twitter just immediately saying, "Oh yeah, this was Israel." So I don't think they got their point across too well, because these conservative people just lost their leader.
They did.
Shit, you know?
They did.
And it's kind of fractioning there because you have some of the people filing Turning Point USA saying, "Hey, I think there's something fishy going on here. And then you got people on Turning Point USA saying, no, this was a trans guy or something like that. However they want to go about it. They changed up that story so many times now.
Yeah.
First they said that it was an Islamist. Then they said that it was a trans person. Then they said that it was a person in support of trans. But they haven't posted anything of him being actually in support of trans. It's just all word of mouth. The dude has said he's not guilty and hasn't complied with anything. But the FBI is saying that people around him are complying. You're stupid as fuck if you believe any of this.
Yeah.
So we're getting away from the timeline. Sorry about this. He refused Netanyahu's funding, and he didn't go off to Israel to talk with Netanyahu. He became disgusted with Netanyahu, and he let anti-Zionists speak at his events, like comedian Dave Smith on Legion of Skanks.
Word.
He's very pro-Palestine, and he's been doing a lot of talks. And like he went to this conservative event and like debated this Zionist guy and just like wiped the floor with him. And this is where Charlie Kirk and Megyn Kelly was talking about how Epstein was a Mossad agent and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So when that happens, Zionist media starts attacking him. Zionist donors who was giving him all this bread and shit like that beforehand threatened to start defunding Turning Point USA. Zionist donors demand Charlie Kirk to ban Tucker Carlson from his network because Tucker Carlson is very anti-Israel at this point.
I was about to say, was he...
Ever since Fox News fucking let him go, he's just been a mad dog, dude. Honestly, shout out Tucker Carlson, bro. He said a lot of bullshit beforehand, and I don't really respect him because if you are willing to just say wrong things for a check, then
You're fucked up.
You're not really that good.
Yeah.
But ever since he's been let off the leash, dude, he has been kind of on a redemption arc
Okay.
in a weird sense. And now donors have cut off Charlie Kirk and launches attacks and all this shit. Laura Loomer says that Charlie Kirk has backstabbed Donald Trump with his anti-Israel rhetoric and all this stuff, and saying that Netanyahu has Donald Trump by the nuts and all this shit. And then Zionist FBI director Kash Patel. Kash Patel, it is speculated that his wife or girlfriend, I'm not too sure, but is an Israeli honeypot, is 100% a Mossad honeypot. He fires the chief of the Utah branch of the FBI like
fuck?
2 weeks before this assassination is carried out. He has his anti-Israel interview with Ben Shapiro 48 hours before he's killed. And Ben Shapiro in this clip, I got to show it to you whenever we're done, but Ben Shapiro, Charlie starts going in on Israel and saying that Epstein is Mossad agent and stuff, and Ben Shapiro just goes, and then just lets him keep on talking. He has a combative meeting with Israeli rabbi, which I'm pretty sure it's the huge rabbi spokesman for Israel right now. I forget his name. Guys, bear with me. I got to get better at these names, okay? I'll start putting them in my notes whenever I'm writing them down. Before 9/10, unusual people visited the shooter's place as word from the neighbors. And it's like several different cars with all out-of-state plates.
What the fuck?
And they all just rolled up to this house. The visitors did not give off a good vibe, as word from one of the neighbors who was spectating the events of them like going in and out and all this shit. So
Yeah.
weird things was going on.
Weird shit was transpiring.
going on.
Weird shit was transpiring.
It's speculated that Charlie Kirk was shot in the jugular from over 200 yards away. And then you also have the whole thing of the people giving signals and stuff and the dude shooting in from behind, which the man in the white hat, he tips his hat, then touches his cheek, and then the dude in the black shirt steps forward and does the whole hand motions, and then boom, Charlie Kirk's taken out. It's speculated that, FBI says that they recovered the gun, but if you look at the security footage of the person running away, they don't have a fucking rifle on them. When they're hopping off of the roof, they don't have this fucking hunting rifle on them. And the FBI says that they recovered this rifle in the woods, and it shoots .30-06 caliber, dude. If it was .30-06 caliber, dude, Charlie Kirk would have been obliterated.
Yeah.
His whole fucking... He would have essentially been decapitated. That shit would have been so fucking powerful. Unidentified man runs into a crowd with a pistol. Police arrest Patsy, claiming to be shooter. Patsy yells, "Shoot me," during the arrest. 9/11 propaganda video surfaces of this Patsy, that old man,
Yeah.
that fucking Larry David looking motherfucker.
I remember him, yes. I remember
A
him.
video of him dropped talking about 9/11 out of nowhere. Very weird shit. Very weird shit going on.
What the
Actual shooter
fuck?
flees without a trace. Netanyahu tweets within minutes. Netanyahu tweeted out RIP to Charlie Kirk before Charlie Kirk was pronounced dead.
What the fuck?
And why the fuck would a nation leader give a shit about some podcaster, dude? The president
Yeah.
of France didn't say IRP.
Like,
The fucking UK prime minister didn't say IRP, dude. Why would he give such a fuck about this
Why
if he
does
had
he give a
nothing to
damn?
do with it, dude? Israel media is the first to confirm Charlie's death. Those were the first people to confirm it. And then after that, Donald Trump confirmed the death, dude. Why
Like,
does
what?
Donald Trump give a fuck about this, dude? Why wasn't it like coroners or like the hospital or anything like that? And by the way, which I find really weird, is that he didn't get taken away in any of like Secret Service, emergency service vehicles or anything like that.
Yeah.
He just got thrown into a private vehicle.
Yep.
And J.D. Vance flew off with his body on Air Force Two. What the fuck is that about?
Yeah.
And also, speaking of planes, private jet takes off 12 minutes away from where the assassination occurred. Private jet disables location monitoring and then lands at a airport shortly after that. Jet is owned by Chabad Lubavitch donor Derek Maxfield, who has denied any involvement in this sort of thing. Which, if you guys don't know what Chabad Lubavitch is, but it is a global Orthodox Jewish movement, a dynasty within Hasidic Judaism known for its extensive outreach to Jews of all backgrounds.
oh, wow.
That's what this that's who owned this plane. What the fuck?
The claws are...
Dude, they did not get the killer, bro.
Nope.
Whoever they got in custody, dude, did not do that shit. Whoever killed him is just chilling in Tel Aviv, having the time of his fucking life right
He's
now,
big
probably,
chillin'.
dude.
It's big chillin'.
Netanyahu posts about Charlie's Israel trip. FBI says foreign intel is assisting in the investigation. Who's this foreign intel?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Couldn't be Mossad. FBI claims that they have photos of the shooter. FBI claims shooter wore tactical gear. Assembled gun found in wooded area. No photos exist of shooter with this gun. The photos of him walking up those steps and shit like
Yeah.
that, there's no hunting rifle.
There was none on him.
Netanyahu goes on Media Blitz about Kirk. He's just posting all this shit. Netanyahu says that Islamists are behind the shooting. No. Netanyahu says that Israel didn't kill Kirk. Why would you have the need to say that?
Yeah, like, what the
Why
fuck?
would you have the need to fucking say that? Candace Owens says that the letter that Netanyahu said that Kirk wrote, that is a pro-Israel letter, says that it was fake. She calls on Netanyahu to actually publish the letter because all he did was read it.
Okay, word.
Gray Zone drops article with Trump Insider. This is an article that came out like a day after Charlie Kirk was killed.
Yeah.
This insider confirms that Charlie Kirk was at war with Israel. Insider confirms Trump is fearful of Israel. Insider confirms Mossad is spying on Trump. During Trump's first presidency, the Secret Service recovered Israeli tracking devices on the bottom of like
What the
Secret
fuck?
Service EMS vehicles or anything like that that have to do with like Trump emergency responses.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
That's pretty crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
Along with that, in Boris Johnson, former UK Prime Minister, he talks about in his memoir, he let Netanyahu use his personal restroom. And then after Netanyahu got out of the bathroom, his bodyguards recovered a surveillance device in his toilet.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. Insider confirms that Mossad is spying on Trump. Trump insiders do not buy official FBI story. And you guys shouldn't either. I don't buy that shit, not for a fucking second, dude. Trump insider says that outsized forces killed Kirk. So, yeah, there we go. There's that. And since then, why this has been going down on 9/11, Congress blocked the Epstein files from ever getting released.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yep, so that happened. Pentagon banned from boycotting Israel, so the Pentagon can't stop weapon shipments or anything like that over to Israel now. Marco Rubio is pushing to revoke passports of Israeli critics, so U.S. citizens can get their passports revoked now if they criticize Israel to any certain extent. Ben Shapiro, who I was talking about earlier, who like smirked at the fact of Charlie Kirk. being
Charlie
like,
Kirk was talking. Yeah.
He's now taken over Turning Point USA. He has taken over Turning Point USA.
What the fuck?
$650 million plus approval for Israeli missile defense. And Marco Rubio himself off to Israeli for photo ops. And today, over in Israel, there are over 250 American legislators right now at the 50 States One Israel delegation. What the fuck is that about? Being serenaded with Somewhere Over the Rainbow. These two artists went up on stage and started singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Yeah.
And if you're not familiar with this, Somewhere Over the Rainbow was used during Project Monarch to trigger mind-controlled slaves, which Project Monarch is the child sector of MK Ultra. That's when they were doing experiments on children and all this shit. And they used Somewhere Over the Rainbow to like trigger them, like as like sleeper agents and shit like that.
Nasty work.
And while after that, Netanyahu goes on to address at the delegation. But you do have cell phones. You have cell phones here. You're holding a piece of Israel right there. You know that? So as what I think is getting prepped for with all this Palantir stuff, this whole Israel, this whole surveillance thing, what he just said about the phones and all this shit, what I think is going on is that they're going to turn the U.S. into a surveillance state technocracy, which they already did that with the U.K. The surveillance over in the U.K. is fucking crazy now. If you think that we're in deep with the Mossad and all this shit here in the United States, dude, you better be glad that you're not in the fucking UK right now.
That's why they turning up over there. Shit.
By pushing Congress, Senate, and the courts to keep passing Israeli-friendly case laws, the Proof of Weapon Network builds the legal tools to bypass the Constitution when they need it, while also fueling civil unrest to justify more surveillance. So they're using this framework to stage a civil war, causing all this violent shit. If you start seeing leftists start to get attacked now, it wouldn't surprise me, because they've already been dishing it out to the right with that Catholic school shooting, with what they just did with Charlie Kirk and all this stuff. I fear for Zoran Mahandami's life. That mayor, who's running for president or fucking New York mayor.
Oh yeah.
I think something not good is going to happen to him.
Think something not good.
Yeah, because he
anyways.
Because he vows to arrest Netanyahu if he ever steps foot in New York and all this shit, dude. So, I don't know.
This shit done gone too far left.
What's your thoughts about this?
It's gone too far left. It's gone too far left, and either ways, we are going to sit down and take this shit, which I think is some real pussy shit as Americans. Or we're gonna.
We can't unify, dude.
That's what I was just finna get on. Or we're gonna find some fucking way to unify, but we can't, and that just kind of pisses me off, because we all see the same shit. We're all pissed about the same fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, damn.
I just have a shred of hope. I just have a shred of hope because a lot more people are aware of what's going on than they have ever been before. A lot of people are not buying into the bullshit.
All I gotta say is we gotta get off our ass. We gotta unify some way, somehow. At the end of the day, I feel like majority of us share the same goal. And I mean,
yeah,
shit. Since when did America become anybody's bitch? Like that just don't feel right being an American. And you know what I'm saying? Like
Israel at that. Dude.
You feel
Such
me? Like,
a small little bullshit ass fucking country that offers nothing else to the fucking world, dude. Who are they, dude? Honestly, yeah. It's crazy to look like someone's bitch right now, but if we were to be anyone's bitch, I'd rather it be like Russia or China,
like
or some
somebody
shit like
been
that.
competing
something
with,
that's like respectable.
You feel me? Like
fucking Israel, dude. We may as well be having a hostile takeover by Poland.
Guy, come
dude.
on, bro. Like real shit. Like
But nah, this is definitely the ZOG, dude. This is the rise of the ZOG, dude.
Yeah.
This is Zionist occupied government that we got
Real
going
shit.
on right now, dude.
real shit.
This shit's ugly as hell.
Yeah. I mean, we're the last on the defense.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would hate for my daughter to grow up in a life.
Where we
You know
got to
what I'm saying?
respect Israel,
Ye-
forcibly respect Israel.
It's not even that, just the death, all this shit. Like, bro,
death.
the control, being controlled, how we got, like, bro, this shit not free. Americans ain't
Their
free no
surveillance
more,
system,
like,
dude. You know, Palantir's talking about like setting up like in every neighborhood, they're just gonna have like a little setup for drones to just go around to make sure like everything's all swell and good.
Can't be mad when I'm shooting them down.
But with that, word from our sponsors today, dude. Go shop with Slay the King. Go shop with SlayTheKing.com. Use promo code Irish to get 10% off your first purchase, dude.
Need to go
We
fuck
got
with
more.
'em.
We got more shit coming up on that website. More merch. Yeah, dude. If you enjoyed this episode, please go ahead and just like and subscribe and share it with your friends, bros.
Fuck with us.